Anita from Bioindustrial Machinery Engineering, National University. So now I want to present the research about development of tofu processing machine for fine powder whole soybean tofu production. First, I want to present the introduction. Tofu is one of the food process from soybean that foremost in Korea, China, and also Japan. Tofu is called as vegetable meat because it contains vegetable oil with abundance of high quality proteins. But during the production, this tofu production still have another waste like okara that will be obtained as an insoluble residue after soy milk filtration. This okara causes environmental pollution due to the protein damage and loss of water-soluble amino acid. And during the processing, more than 90% of the process, also the water used is waste. So this is the problem from the tofu production. Because of that, tofu production should remove the okara and avoid the wasting coagulant. This is the, in general, tofu manufacturing procedures is including the soaking, grinding, filtration, boiling, coagulation, and shaping. So from all of these steps, they have a water waste that make environmental causes. So if we compare with conventional tofu production, we studied the tofu manufacturing machine, which is simpler and more economical, that can produce high quality instant packaging tofu and can reduce okara and wastewater. This is the materials used in this study. First, the soybean powder with 300 mass. Because with the soybean powder, like the small particles of soybean powder can reduce the okara obtained from the tofu production. And then water, and then magnesium chloride and transglutaminase. This is for coagulation, as a coagulation. This is the manufacturing process from the development machine of tofu production. So first, the mix the soybean powder with the water and to obtain 14% of bricks, and then boil the solution for 30 minutes at 103 degrees Celsius, and then the solution continue to the coagulation process and packaging, and after the sterilization at 85 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. So from the principles of production, we try to design the tofu production machine. So first, the design of mixing and boiling vessels. So in this machine, the mixing and boiling vessels are separated to increase the production speed. Because if we separated the two vessels, when the mixing process, when the mixing process, and then next in the beside, also the boiling process can do at the same time. And then this machine consists of two vessels, two pumps, and two valves and heater. The mixing pump used to circulate the mixture during the mixing process and transfer to the boiling process. Then for the boiling pump is to circulate the solution from the boiling process, after the boiling process, to continue to the other process. And then for the boiling process was done by hot steam produced by the heater in the right side. And then the coagulation process. So from the boiling process, the solution obtained continue to the coagulation process. For the coagulation process, we use the magnesium chloride and transglutaminate, so that the coagulant storage from the coagulant storage tank, they will flow into the tofu mixture and together with the soybean milk inlet. And in this machine, we use pneumatic suction pulse in the exact amount of soybean milk and coagulant. So the soybean milk used was 320 grams, and then for the coagulant is 3 ml. And then after finish, the tofu then ejected through the outlet to the plastic bag. And then this is for the packaging system. So this consists of plastic pack dispenser, holder, sealer, connector, motor, and the chain. So the process is a plastic pack drop, and then the mixture was discharged from the coagulation of light into the package, and then covered with the film and sealed with the heater. After that, we cut using the cutter. And after that, it was continued to the sterilization process. For the sterilization process, there are 2 sliders, 2 pumps, and 2 ducts. So in the sterilization process, we use temperature at 85 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. And this is the result from the tofu production using this machine. So, this is the raw soybean powder we use, and then the right side is the final product of tofu. So after we compared with the pressed soybean tofu, the hardness of this tofu was significantly reduced than the pressed soybean tofu. Therefore, this result indicates that whole soybean tofu has a softer texture than pressed soybean tofu. So, and this is likely due not only to the omission of the physical pressing process, but also because of the the manufacturing of whole soybean tofu. So, from all of the process, not only because of the physical processing process. So the conclusion that can be obtained: first, a simpler and more economical tofu machine can be obtained, which can also reduce the okara and loss sweater by using micro soybean powder. And then the system was developed in the machine, including the mixing and boiling vessels that are separated, and then coagulation device, packaging system, and then sterilization system. And the tofu produced had a softer texture than the pressed soybean tofu. That's the end for my presentation. Is there any question?